How you doing, guys? I'm Jeff. Here we have the 2022 Ford Bronco. With the Bronco, they have actually 6 different models available, 6 different trim levels, okay? And as well as 2 available engines for those trim levels, depending on which one, and 2 available transmissions as well. They have a 7-speed standard and they have a 10-speed automatic available as well. The one we're looking at here is a Wildtrak model. And this one also always has the Sasquatch package, the standard with the Wildtrak Edition, with the Wildtrak model, okay? So with the Wildtrak, you do get the 2.7-liter V6 EcoBoost standard, which is also pushing about 315 horsepower and 410 foot-pounds of torque. So plenty of power on this guy. And again, that's coupled with the 10-speed automatic transmission. All right, starting from the front, if you notice, one of the first things you notice is the 360-degree camera. It's part of the 360-degree system as well. So there's the camera for that as well, with the blacked out grille for that, LED headlights. Also you have in the front parking aids as well as the fog lamps and the tow hooks as well. All right, moving to the side. And also I didn't mention on the front hood, you do have the Wildtrak emblem as well, for the Wildtrak
Can we lower the hood,
model.
take a look at what it looks like with it closed?
Certainly, you got it. There we go. Wildtrak. All right.
Love it.
Yep. So moving to the side, you have the bigger. You actually have an 1.5-inch lift with the Sasquatch package over what you normally see the Bronco at. So it is lifted a little bit, and you also have additional. You have wider fender well flares. The big thing that really sets the Bronco apart, the full size, or with the Sasquatch package, is that you do have the 35-inch wheels, or the so it's got the Goodyear, I believe it's 315-70R17 tires, but 35-inch wheels as well, with the bead-like wheel assembly as well. Okay. So that's the Wildtrak there as well, and you also have the easy entry key with this as well, so you don't have to kick the key out of your pocket. You just keep the key in your pocket. You walk up, you pull the door handle, it'll unlock the door for you on either side and as well as the rear as well. So here we have, before I move in, you have the tube steps that were added to this particular one, all right, which actually gives it a lot of nice, real good appearance as well, as far as aesthetics, but functionality as well. So looking inside, you do obviously have a lot of space in here as well, a lot of knee room with the new Bronco. So that's why a lot of folks are buying this one and stepping up from the Bronco Sport, because you have the knee room, you have the head room, and a lot of additional shoulder room. Now, as far as safety is concerned, you do have front airbags in the front as well. You have side airbags, front and rear, which are in the seats, and side curtain airbags, front and rear. All right. Moving to the back. One nice thing about this one, again, as far as knee room, is this one actually does have a little bit of extra knee room versus some of the other models in the class. So for the rear occupant, I can sit in here, and with the way they designed the seat, I do have some additional space in front of my knees, so I'm pretty comfortable in the back seat here as well. A lot of headroom in the back as well. One thing I did not mention here that's very important on the Bronco is that you do have removable roof panels. So this is removable. There's 4 different pieces that are removable. 2 in the front for the front passengers, for the front occupants, and then the centerpiece is removable, and then the rear piece is also removable, so this whole thing can come off. All right, and moving to the back, the LED lamps. Something that's kind of unique to the Bronco and the Bronco Sport, okay, is that the Bronco Sport, what they do is they do a little emblem on the inside that you can only see, that only the driver can see. All right, so it's kind of unique where only the driver sees it. So when they get in the vehicle, they say, yeah, I bought a Bronco. So, but to the side, now what they do on this one here in the full size is it's under the gas cap. Well, every time you go to put fuel in, there's actually a little history of the Broncos there underneath the gas cap.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's got like a previous Bronco models commemorating some of the older Broncos as well.
A little Easter egg.
Yeah, exactly. Where only the driver sees it, and it's really just for them. So obviously full-size spare here as well, 35-inch spare, the tow hooks in the back, as well as trailer equipment on this particular one. All right, and moving to the side. Let me see what am I forgetting. All right, so obviously you have, well, Well, this one has the Sync 4 system as well for seeing around the vehicle. I mentioned that in the front as well with the cameras, but you have them. But it's almost as if there's a helicopter above your vehicle showing you everything that's around your vehicle, so you have full visibility, and you can have full confidence about what's going on around the vehicle while you're driving or while you're sitting in a parking lot. So, in here we have. Now, one thing that's a big feature with the Bronco is just the GOAT modes. Okay, so they're off-road, for on-road use, for off-road use, for a variety of different conditions where different traction might be needed to accommodate or to aid you in your travels. So, but if you notice, all the mirrors are located in the center instead of on the doors, which actually is kind of nice for aesthetics and it keeps them out of the way. So,
Interesting.
yeah. So, and then also in addition to that, active laser cruise control, which will slow you down as you're approaching another vehicle. It knows if they're in your lane. As soon as they change lanes, you go right back to the speed you were at, which is real nice as well. So as well as the lane keep assist is also standard there as well. So in addition to that, now also one thing that's pretty cool on these is the little mirrors have little illumination underneath. So, and you do have little light switches inside, so you can light those up as well, which are right here to the left of the light assembly. All right, and then you have fog lamps on this one as well. So, with Gengras, one of our mottos is that people come first. So that way for that reason, we do have a 3-day love it or return it guarantee. All right, to make sure that everybody's 100% satisfied. And our goal is really so you look back in a year from now and you say, you know what, they did a great job. I would go back in a heartbeat when I'm ready again, or send a friend or two when they are in need as well. So that's it.
Great job. Thank you so much.
Thank you.